Okay, Robert, the fans are kind of saying, oh, Junior, he's found his little gimmick to every bad performance, and he was on to a new trainer. He does the same thing, he has a good performance, and he goes back to the same thing. What do you think about that? The fans saying that they really don't believe him wanting to finally change that and change the focus.
That's I think it's good because now he made the right choice. I'm not happy that he lost, but I think that's the best thing that could have happened to him. He wasn't performing the way everybody expected him to, and I think it was more because he just didn't care, or he was doing it on purpose. I don't have to train, I could still win the world titles. But that loss helped him out, and with me, he's learning a lot. He's listening to everything I'm telling him to do. So I think the fans will see a new Chavez, not just in this fight, but 3-4 fights from now. That's when they'll say, wow, he really dedicated himself. He really focused himself. And he's looking much better. That's what I'm expecting from, not in this fight, but 3-4 fights from now.
It's being that this is like his third trainer, I think, his second loss. Do you think this is his last hurrah to finally change it, turn it around?
Look, it's all up to him. I think it's always been up to him. It's always been up to him. He's got a lot of talent, man. He's got a lot of skills. I think he just needed that right person, that right trainer to bring it out of him. I'm not just that trainer that wants to train him and is here for the payday and doesn't care what he does. No, I not only became his trainer, but I think I also became his friend. We spend time together. We do a lot of things together. We spend 4th of July together. He loves to play soccer, so my kids go play soccer with him. So his wife is already, really good connection with my wife and my sisters, and I think that's what they needed. A different life. See a different family lifestyle compared to the one that he has, where his dad is Julio, Cesar, Chavez, and everywhere they go is, fans want to take pictures or people want to take advantage of them, or you know what I mean. I think now he found the team and the family that he needed.
Going into this, you also have a fighter on July 11th fighting Mike Perez. His fighter pulled out. Bulgaria, the fans were looking forward to the fight. It's a very competitive fight. There was a lot of stake. He pulled out. What's the feelings there, being that he had a good training?
We were getting ready for Sharif Bulgaria because we knew it was going to be a tough fight. Sharif is a very difficult opponent. He's a world-class fighter. We were looking forward to it because it was more like it was going to be a fight that brings us closer to a title fight. He pulled out. I think he had an injury or something, but Golden Boy did their job and found us another opponent. They also found us a good opponent. The kid we're fighting is a solid kid. So we're prepared. We're prepared to give the fans a great fight this Saturday and move to bigger things in the future. The fight's not easy, but we're ready to come out with a win and be prepared for our future bigger fights.
I ran into Carson Jones yesterday and I asked him what happens between Brooks and Rios, being that he fought Brooks twice and the first one many fans believe he won. He said that Brooks would stop Rios. Carson Jones.
That fight looks like it's not even going to happen anymore. I really don't even know who Carson Jones is, so I can comment on him. So, Rios fights anybody. But the fight's not going to happen. Right now, I think we're looking at maybe fighting Provanikov or Matisse or even Bradley. They've even mentioned Vargas, so that's what we're looking at right now.
You also have, I think it's Acevedo and BKB now, right?
Yes.
So you have Pelos and him and BKB. Is that a better platform for guys like Acevedo? Maybe they're not that good boxers.
Look, Acevedo, we got him a really good deal with BKB, and we got him fighting for BKB, making really good money. But he could also, I think he could also be, he could get he could do both. BKB is different, but we could still fight. A lot of fighters that are doing BKB are still fighting professional fighting. So we could do both with Acevedo. He's young, he's hungry. There's other fighters that could focus just on BKB because they get paid really good. So that's pretty much the main reason they're doing that transition to go to BKB. But it's fun, man. Watching those fights is awesome, man. BKB is, they're all wars. The last show that we had, damn, there was some awesome fights, man. So I'm excited about BKB, and hopefully they continue to do those shows because they're huge, and the fighters are really happy.
You know, you have a bunch of fighters from different races. You have Guardovich, you have Mike Perez. Now you have Mike Perez being Puerto Rican. You've seen the Puerto Rican style a bit. How do you feel about Cotto versus Canelo in the future if it happens?
It's a great fight, man. You know, I think this fight could be not I don't know if the biggest ever Mexican Puerto Rican rivalry fight, but it's up there, man. It's up there because Canelo is huge in Mexico, and Cotto is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Puerto Rico has ever had. You know, Trinidad was huge. Trinidad de la Hoya was big, but Canelo's as big as De La Hoya, and Canelo's full-blooded Mexican too. You know, like he was born in Mexico. Oscar's also full-blooded Mexican, but he was Mexican American. So you know, there's that little difference that the Mexican fans, they'd rather go for their
Magnate
for
to
Mexican.
yeah.
So it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big. You know, Chavez against those Puerto Rican fights that he had against Camacho or Gomez were huge also. But I think Canelo Cotto is gonna be as big or even bigger, man. It's hard to pick a winner there, man. Maybe a few fights ago I would pick Canelo to win, but right now the way Cotto's been looking really good, man. Cotto's looking awesome, so it's hard to pick a winner there.
How do you break that culture barrier with your fighters? You have Puerto Ricans, you have Guardovich, you had Kelly Pavlik. You know, you've had different fighters from all walks of life. How do you break through the culture, the language?
It's funny because look, I have guys from Russia, from Argentina, Lithuania, Ukraine, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, you name them, from all over the world, and since Julio's like my only Mexican that I have.
Yeah.
Like he's my only born Mexican. Mikey, Brandon, they're born in the United States.
Yeah.
We consider ourselves Mexicans, but we're born in the United States. I'm Mexican. California is full of Mexicans, but he's my only Mexican right now. I have more Russians, more Argentinians than I do Mexicans. It's awesome, man. They all work as a team. They all love each other. They all support each other. It's incredible to see something like that. Where other countries hate each other, or you have Russia and Ukraine, I think, or a couple of countries.
Perez and Bam spar, right?
They team up. Mikey, Brandon, they help out Maidana. Delorme, Puerto Rican, helped out Maidana. They all help each other. We all support each other. You have like I was telling you, you have countries that are in war right now, and in my gym they're friends. You know what I mean? It's just incredible to see that one gym could do that.
Now back to Chavez. Does he have to win impressively in dynamic fashion in this fight? There's a lot of pressure to have him win dynamically, impressive, to impress the fans and let them know that I've changed. I'm here. I've changed.
There's no pressure at all. But we do need to win.
You guys expect that to win in dynamic form?
We are going to do it. It's not going to be easy because Dorado's coming to fight. Dorado is I've had him, and he's very strong and he's very hungry. The biggest fight of his career. He's got to be very well prepared. But we're gonna come out and give the fans a great performance, and they're gonna walk out of the arena very happy and pleased with the performance.